Okay. You ready? My early reports were I enjoyed all the wines here. I think out of all the tastings, this might have been my favorite.
Wow.
I really like that the Bordeaux tasting that we had. That was very, very good. But here less Pinot, more Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre. And I definitely realized I love Mourvedre. Anything heavy like that, it was always my favorite. You can shake your head all you want, no, but I like it. I also like beef blood. Beef blood is what I call it. I also liked a lot of the 100% Grenaches, which is kind of rare for me because they're pretty light. But I think if you're gonna do something old world, if you're gonna do something Californian, you do something heavy like Cab or Petit Syrah or some type of dirty heavy Zin. But if you're gonna go old world and do something low in alcohol, you might as well experiment with these lighter grapes like Pinot Grenache. But I'm still appreciating Syrah. It's not really hit home with me yet. I love Petit Syrah, but the Syrah heavy blends just not my favorite. I think there's even though I like the earthy wines and the wines with heavy minerality and dust and earth and toast, all those flavors, I don't do Syrah. I think it's too gamey for me. But I enjoyed everything. Chateauneuf-Du-Pape, awesome. Learned a lot of French terms that I did not think that I would have if I didn't come here.
Did they teach you that one?
No, that's all French gibberish to me. So, very, very nice. And I liked a lot of the whites too. And I actually found a rosé that I liked, which was fairly confusing.
The one rosé.
Yeah, the one rosé that was here I actually kind of liked.
Yeah, I like that too.
It was nice.
Yeah, that rosé was very nice, I thought.
But I noticed, and something that I'll go home and do research, because I love these things, because I can go home and do research afterwards, is the bottles, the Bordeaux style bottles with the crown and the two swords passing by, which one of the winemakers said was a specific region, was probably my favorite of all the bottles. Whenever I tried something like that, it might have been sight, but definitely some killer wine. I think anything old world for me, if I'm going to go out to a restaurant, I'm going to do something like this, some red from Chateauneuf-Du-Pape with either appetizers or a pre-steak meal. Or if I'm going to do a pork or something like that, it doesn't make sense to do a heavy wine with something like that. So, I'm excited to check out the next restaurant I go to and see if there's any Chateauneuf-Du-Pape red wines.
I think we agreed that 100% Grenache. There's only a couple that had the 100% Grenache, but Domaine Olivier Hilaire, 100% Grenache, 105-plus-year-old vines.
Oh.
Very nice.
Said was grown in the sand, much sandier soil, different part of the region, which said it was much softer and it was very, very smooth. A lot of cherry and just dangerously easy to drink. That's always my thing. Is if it gets in your bloodstream and you swallow it, you want to go back for seconds. That's the dangerous one.
So just Chateauneuf-Du-Pape is French for New Castle of the Pope, and this is during what century was that, John? Where there was two popes. There was 16th century, where there was the Pope in Rome and also the Pope in Avignon, France. So Chateauneuf-Du-Pape is near Avignon, and that's where they get the name New Castle of the Pope. So there's two popes in that century.
The map of Chateauneuf-Du-Pape appellation.
Yeah, I think I need to pick up one of those.
That one table that the guy was pouring library wines, which there was only 5, was definitely the best.
Which one was that?
He had the 05,
yeah,
the 98 Magnum, which was incredible.
Yeah.
you know, I think maybe these old world wines that you could age are definitely something out of my price income level right now, but you know, later in life.
Do you like old wines?
I traditionally do. However, if I'm looking for something kind of everyday, if you're gonna blind tasting me, I mean, a wine over 10 years old for me is somewhat of a special occasion that I need to pair with a great meal.
We're definitely
to waste it on just like an everyday, like after work, you know, it's not as elegant to me. I mean, usually with old wines I associate with higher acidity, more red fruit, less black fruit, like that guy was saying. You know, some of that black fruit, blackberries, the black cherry really wears off, and you get much more cherry, raspberry, pomegranate, with that metallic kind of new old world style eventually wearing off, and it gets much more smooth and deeper berry, but not so much black, more dark, smoother red cherry.
I have to agree that I think we all agreed that the best of the day was the one with the she left with one of an older gentleman, so I guess very very delicious. I'm not sure how.
Doing Portugal tomorrow.
Yeah,
Portugal's gonna be fun.
I'm still out whether or not I'm coming to that
You
one.
definitely coming down?
Oh yeah,
Well, he's
for a reason.
Well,
Yeah.
if David doesn't come, I'll meet you.
All right, sounds good.
I'll let you know if I'm coming or not.
Yeah,
David's
I'm
on
in.
David's on a short leash.
I don't know where John gets this. Maybe he's thinking of himself when he's saying
Clearly.
Clearly.
Kim would agree. That's why I can go.
I don't know. So anyway, my daughter's in town and she's leaving on yeah, Pete. No way, Pete.
She's beautiful.
She is.
Go on her Facebook. Laura Mayer.
And
Yeah, I'll see it tonight. Laura has a new friend. Pete. Sorry, dude.
how old are you, Pete?
Not really. She's 27. Like an older woman.
Not gonna happen.
The reason why it's not going to happen is because Laura does not enjoy wine. That's why it's not going to happen. Yeah. So I apologize to Sue. I didn't mean that. This will be on the cutting floor. No, you're not going to put that on Facebook.
What?
Sue's a delight. Have you met Sue?
Anyway,
I have not.
I don't think you have.
I haven't met any fellow mayor.
Or you like his brother, Ken Mayer.
Is he a drunk?
He loves wine.
He's loose.
He's loose like me. Hey, it's a lifestyle. What do you want?
Oh, you didn't say how he'd like him. Sorry, bro.
Sorry, Ken.